following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Of course! Of course!
Delia.
That's a stupid name.
That's what I just said.
No, I don't.
19. Is that her name?
Oh, you're doing a
Yep.
sense on her?
She's using
Yeah.
that power she has.
It is.
She's telling the truth.
Cool.
And yours?
Let's see. We'll go with Satarg.
It's 21.
Yeah.
Cross him off the list.
Oh.
Or mark him as these two.
Come on, Tiala, Sabog. Let's go.
Delia.
Just go with them.
Okay, jeez.
I've had him shoot you.
Whatever.
Rosa with head gestures is just going to go that way or that way.
Yee. So, you two come here often. I'll say as we're leading them out. Or forcing them out.
No. I've only been here once.
And you thought your first visit you'd extort the Hanar government.
Sure, why not? They've got money.
Yeah, they also have many personal favors owed to them by people like Council Spectres.
Wait, this isn't even your jurisdiction.
I never said I was a Council Spectre. You're interpreting that.
Why did you bring it up?
Who knows why anyone brings anything up these days?
Fucking Turians.
Yeah. Bastards, being so handsome and great.
Good luck explaining to a council spectre what isn't their jurisdiction.
Yeah. So, yeah, excuse me, Mr. Arturius, I believe you'll find this isn't your jurisdiction. Isolated and alone all the way out here with no way for me to tell anyone that you've killed me for bringing this up.
Might work on Gonzalez.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, you're right.
You're right, I better just go.
God damn it, Gonzalez.
But before I do, I think you'll find out. Hey, yeah!
Yeah, we'll take him out.
Okay.
Strip him.
Should like removing the clothes.
I want to sell their armor. It's the least they owe us.
No.
And their weapons. Their Omni tools and that.
Yep.
Right. Now to walk back to the ship.
Whatever.
I like her.
No question. Just goes with the flow.
I'm already caught, right? Like, what's the point just resisting anyway? Like, just gonna get hurt. Like, come on, let's take me to. Where you take me? To Kaje?
You know, that's becoming the suggestion they all make, isn't it? I was thinking Citadel. It's warm, it's close.
It's close.
Closer than Kajay.
What is close when it comes to relay? Whatever.
Time and distance are still a thing with the relays, you know.
The important thing is I'll still eventually be alive. I'll be alive when I get out.
Yep.
He won't be.
And you won't
Hey!
and you realistically won't be in for very long.
See?
So you see, it
Besides-
makes total logical sense for her to just surrender.
Besides,
It's the path of least resistance.
prison these days is just a glorified hotel. You get fed, you get a nice bed, you get access to the extranet for free power.
Free prison cell and handcuffs. God,
They
you
don't
know,
keep
this
you
is
in-
starting to sound really good.
They don't keep you in handcuffs when you're already in prison.
Oh, why not?
You don't need to. You're in prison.
I suppose.
What did you think?
I know at least 2 Asari movies that have lied to me now.
I think I've seen that one.
I think I starred in that one.
You were probably, I think the material was going. You were probably in that one, slut.
Wow, Batarian. Who calls people sluts?
You shut up, slaver.
A name that means selling people, and also that you drool a lot.
You get taken outside, I suppose.
Yeah, we're marching back to the ship. Hello, Trish. Pods, don't escape, or my ship will kill you.
Whatever.
How many pods do we have?
We are going to run out in 2 more people, but we have a cargo.
I almost feel like calling this a Surrey Blue Cassidy because whatever.
Well, you didn't.
And then putting our cardio in to get back.
If it's any benefit, your surrender and easy handling will probably mean you get out in even less time.
Sure, whatever.
Good. Right, bam, back we go. Where should I just park this ship there?
This is when you need to wear your Scooty Puff Jr. So.
No. What we need is a vacuum
Like
hose.
James Bond mobile.
What we need is a vacuum hose to just put down the hole and just vacuum up the gang.
Yeah, there we go. I'll get work on a giant compressor.
What you do need to do is just move the entire planet up into space, and then they'll get
There's a
blown out of
float
the.
That's what we're going to sell that armor as. That's what we're going to sell that armor as. The giant compressor.
Oh God! Would you believe that this armor could fit these? If you said no, then you'll be pleasantly surprised.
Have you ever seen armor dented from the inside?
Yeah, once. Anyway, yeah,
You get back to the goils, for lack of a better term.
we're back, ladies. Sorry it took so long. They were surprisingly cooperative.
Right, let's continue down.
4 down,
21 to go.
Yeah,
After
so
you.
5 if
Five
you
down.
include the vulture whose face got eaten.
After you, old man.
So you're going left or right?
I'll follow where they came from.
No, they came from the right.
That
You
direction
see,
say
you
left,
see
left.
that it looks like both passages just meet up again anyway. So it looks like it was just a bit of rock,
Yep.
natural rock
According
between
to,
them.
according to the directions I was given, the prisoners are like ahead to a chamber, then left, and then left again.
We'll get to the chamber first.
You see, thanks to it being brighter here because the lights here haven't been turned off. It's about, let's see, 35 to 40 feet across.
I'll continue to disable lights.
Oh, you're going to disable.
Well, because it
lights.
hides them better if they're not just suddenly standing in a light thing behind us.
Oh yeah, I mean yeah.
I'll just turn them off. I'm not going to be like, ooh, technical thing. I'm just going to...
Oh, you're physically going to turn them off.
Which I know means I have to recloak every time.
Well, I was going to say, so in order to turn at least the main one of these off, I'll finish describing the scene because then you'll know why it's problematic.
Oh, sorry. I meant like at the entrance way, not the whole room.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. So there is one that you could probably turn off. That's right where that central rock part is.
Right.
But then, yeah, there's it's about 35 to 40 feet across, and there's a Turian standing. Looks like he's guarding one chamber off to the right, and then it looks like there's another chamber off to the left with another Turian standing guard there. It just looks like he's standing. They both look. They're standing in the passage, so like.
Oh,
with their guns at the ready.
I can't see anyone else.
No, just those two at the moment.
Right, I'll head to the left.
Oh yeah.
Heads up, you two back there. I'm flagging additional targets on the net.
Should we stay back in the meantime?
Hey,
The entrance is dark, so you could move into that.
How's it going?
good. No, actually, no, not good.
Not good. What's wrong?
There's things in the walls.
Yeah, we keep hearing these noises. There's some holes up ahead. Weren't you using calipers to find out what was going on in there?
Yeah, we found out. Well, he found out, and I'm going to go see the boss and say we need to get off, get out, leave. Death is not worth that money.
It's that bad.
Show him the pictures.
Oh! He used to have a face. It wasn't a good face, but it was a face. That's not right.
Not the calipers.
You're telling me? Like, is the boss bagging a stall?
Yeah, he's talking to
Where's
the
everybody
prisoners.
else?
Most of them are back there, and there's some in the storage across there. And
The storage is with the other Turian.
yeah, go tell them. Go show them that, dude. Jeez.
Quick question: these two Turians who are on guard, can they see each other?
Yes, they're standing directly across from each other, and then that light is right between them, which is why it would be bumping
So
into-
I'm going to. While I'm talking to him, I'm going around. I won't be going around behind him. I'm going behind him, but hoping he turns with me.
Yeah.
Does he turn with me?
Oh, when he.
I'm going around talking. Showing.
He just puts his back to the wall behind him and lets you go, and he does watch you leave.
And I'll carry on talking to him.
I was just going to suggest maybe we could actually use them and suggest they go watch those holes.
You could suggest that. You can suggest that in comms over here because
Yeah.
they won't hear them in internal ear comms. So if you want to suggest that to TLA, you
Yeah,
can.
maybe we could make use of them. If they're watching the holes, that's manpower we don't have to use.
One of you or both you or whoever we've got needs to watch these holes. We need to have people watching these holes until I talk to the boss. How many of you can be
Just
stand-
not. The other one across the guarding the other thing goes, "Fuck! You always do this." Fine, I'll go and do it.
I think
actually-
we take him down. I
Yeah,
think.
hold on. Which path? We all went down the right path, right?
You're going down the left.
No.
They're
Oh,
still in the
you mean
entranceway.
that
Yeah,
double passageway? Yeah, you guys came down the right side one, I suppose. It'd be the left looking back.
So I'll tell him, if you go down the right side, it'll keep you away from the other things. You just go check the hole that the forge has been killed in. Just go watch that hole.
Ah, fine. You'll pay for this. He says, pointing at the other two. He's the one who has to do everything.
Okay. Incoming, guys. Let's take down a Turian. Hopefully, silently. So I'm gonna follow him.
I'm gonna charge the sniper rifle.
Use that disc on sometime.
I remember it doesn't do lots.
I will do a spot check just in case. No, that's pretty low. Never mind. Just in case he could see you guys in the semi-darkness.
If anything,
The
it might
other
be
chamber,
smarter.
but he's not going down there.
Might be smarter for us to back up a bit and just let him come further away before we get him.
It's gotta be the semi-darkness. I could be convinced there's an idea of light.
He heads down the right passage from your
No,
perspective.
Rosa's going to go to Zolo with the stun.
Yep. I'll be ready to take the first shot when he comes around the bend, and hopefully that would be a surprise action.
Of course it would be, because he doesn't know you're there.
How far are you waiting for him to get in? Because the other Turian could probably see him.
If we backpedal in the tunnel that we're in now, he would be able to come in and go in a bit and then be out of line of sight.
He'll be going into the opposite tunnel that you guys are in.
Oh, okay. Then we wait for him to come
Out
out of that,
Out,
and then
yeah.
we just come up
Okay.
behind him and get him.
Okay, yeah, so he
So-
goes down the other chamber.
So,
and starts heading around and up towards that hole where the vulture was.
When he gets up around there, how many actions would you say, or how many turns gone by?
We're just casually walking, so we'll say, well, how long would it take you to just walk every 5 feet? Like a couple of seconds. So it's probably like half a minute for him to just get into the...
Okay, plenty.
So 30 seconds to get to where the hole was.
Well, I've rolled an 18. Get a +7. So 24 to hit.
Well, you had, because he's on, was it like 10 base with no cover anyway, and then you're surprising him?
DC 28. Fortitude, actually.
Yeah.
It's lucky.
4s aren't allowed.
Each round is 6 seconds.
Okay,
So
doesn't matter
5
if
rounds
it's
is
3.
30 seconds.
No,
So
he
you're
wouldn't
fucking lucky he
roll.
didn't
I
say
don't think
that.
he's got a plus 18 on his
He's lucky.
fortitude. No, he's got a plus 9, more than I thought, but no, it's still
We
not
need to know
enough.
those figures for
Could you roll 2 D4 for me? Apparently I don't have my D4.
Okay.
And then another DC 23 fort save.
Ooh,
Oh,
first time I've
good
used
for
it.
him.
Yeah, the D4s kind of suck.
4s aren't allowed.
Come on, you're the good dice.
Now
Right,
roll the
there's a
10
2.
again, so yeah, no, he only got to 19.
And there's a 1. That's fine. So that's basically for just if he fails the second one. He's stunned for 3 actions, but he's actually unconscious for... Can you roll those again?
3. Okay, the mouse pad 2 bouncy.
Bang!
Or another 3. 6 hours.
6 hours.
Yes. I will double check that. I'm pretty sure it's hours.
Well, he has to fail 2 checks.
Yeah. Otherwise, he would have just been stunned for 3 actions. But yeah, we've got him, even if it's for a shorter period of time, and I'll just confirm
Yeah, well,
the
he
time.
just collapses like just a few meters away from that hole.
And Rosa will be like, yeah. So you realise he can't walk back to the ship.
Zardos!
Captain,
You know the procedure. Take him back.
remove his Omni tool, and I'll start this time I'll have to haul him back. So I'll start doing that.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna...
What was Tiala doing while we were going, just wandering down into towards where the boss was, or?
Yep. Oh, I was still talking to the Turian. I was hoping that he's distracted enough that one of the others might be able to come up behind him.
No, I can do that if you want.
It was backs to the walls, so coming up behind them would be
So
extremely different.
I'm moving further down and talking, and he's not turning at all.
His head might turn.
He's got his head turned, but he's done that thing where he was facing you like that. You went past him on his right side, and he's just turned 90 degrees with his back to the wall. Watched you go down, and then that's basically it.
He's wearing a helmet, of course.
Yes.
So he could be staring at your body.
I double checked. It's not 2d4 hours, it's 2d6 minutes. I got 3.
Okay.
So I'll probably get him out of the cave before he wakes up, but he's restrained at that point.
And naked.
Naked.
Okay, so if his head's turned away and his body is parallel, and he'll obviously be like, therefore, not battle combat ready.
He's just got the gun like that.
Okay.
So he's just holding it like that, and he's. I suppose from Logan's perspective, he's literally gone like this.
So the back of his head is right to me. I think the best weapon for this would be a Carnifex.
It's the best weapon in any situation. What is a Master Spectre rifle
mean-
but a really big Carnifex?
No, I won't help you.
Right. So I'm going to sidle up beside him and put the gun against the back of
Move
his head.
silently.
Yeah, move silently. Also known as stealth. Falls under low.
Oh, no.
Those are though.
I have to make it. Oh, that's not great.
14.
Yeah, I didn't roll great for listens, so.
Well, he's also, distracted by Tiala, so. I've got the gun back to the back of the you. And just reach around there. Now, I haven't
you-
interacted with anything yet, so we can't see it.
Okay.
And put my thumb behind the trigger. And that will make me appear.
Oh, so if it gets pulled...
Yeah. Nothing happens.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't be stupid. Be real quiet. Shh, 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 shh.
Don't be stupid. No, he's not going to be stupid. The thing is, I'm rolling... I say, are they going to be stupid? I'm rolling low for them, but that means that their willpower is not... Basically...
Yeah.
Them being stupid is actually rolling high.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it'd be the willpower.
Yeah.
Come on.
Great.
Could be worse. You could have been that Vorcha.
That was disgusting.
Yeah, I know, right? You guys really shouldn't be here.
But we could get, 3 million, 4 million credits out of them. We could.
Where there was greed, the enkindlers brought disappointment.
Oh, not you too.
Come along. Hey, Zardos, hold up a bit. I got another dude for you to wander back with.
Copy that.
How's it going,
Hold
Rover?
up.
Are you going to just walk him right by this woman in this Colossus
Yeah.
armor with a flamethrower?
Yes, I am.
Just to be like, and this is what you could have also had to deal with.
Yeah, I am.
And there's just going to be...
What happened to you? You could have had class. You could have been a contender. Instead, you're a bum.
I'm a bum. Bums don't get cool armor and guns.
You don't have cool armor. You don't have guns.
What are you talking about? I've got...
Your armor is not cool.
It's also not yours
It's-
anymore.
Well, I mean, it's armor.
Is it?
Yes.
Really?
Yours isn't much better. Because I know it's
Look at you, a little bitch with a bird on your arm and a medical backpack.
Oh no, that'd be real dumb. He's not that dumb, is he?
Well, there's a Vorcha hole as he goes past.
No, he's not that dumb.
Here goes Zardos. Now, let's undo that armor.
But I'm not into that sort of thing.
Oh, that's too bad.
We are.
It's just
This
also this
is
other
creepy.
Turian just tied up naked in this short shorts.
Just beside the pile
Or
of armor
sausage
we've
shorts,
liberated.
whatever you-
Wearing boxes with whatever the Turian equivalent of little hearts is on them.
Very jagged hats.
All of this stripped armor here, for all they know, you've been eating all of.
They, but as he disrobes and he's already been disarmed.
Last two for the pods.
After that, it's the cargo hold. By the time we strip him, I imagine our other Turian would have woken up.
He would have, but you got him all tied up,
Yeah.
right? You got him gagged?
Not yet.
Opportunity!
We're out the cave, so we might be alright.
Oh no, I rolled a 1.
And then the
That means he's really not stupid. His disadvantage is me of him just yelling out and echoing through all those echoey caves.
time to stand up and go, boys.
At which point you just yell, "Oh God, no! I told you not to go near the hole, those holes after what happened to that Vorcha."
Oh my god, the holes!
Yeah,
Okay, you traipse those two off.
he's going alone. I'm.
What's Tiala?
Actions of
I'll wait till
violence.
I'm loading joined up again.
Okay. So
Oh,
you're at
Zardos
basically
is
the
off
entrance
delivering.
before it opens up. Have you still got the whiteboard from last time? You should probably update the.
It doesn't sound wrong.
Oh, it's blank. Never mind.
Wasn't that your whiteboard?
No, because mine's got writing on it still. It did have the map on it, but it's all good. You don't need that.
Sure, it'll be
So
fine.
yeah, it narrowed through that bit you were going to pass through, and then it opens up again. into a fairly sizable chamber. Like this one's like at least like 60 feet wide. Looking at this,
Number of people on it.
How are you one of Ray's friends? You destroyed a map.
He could never know.
you can see it'd be fairly well lit in here. You can see at least
Did I take a photo?
2 Batarians, an Asari, you can see 3 Batarians, sorry, an Asari, 2 Turians, and a couple of Watcher.
So 3 Batarians.
Oh, dead.
2 Turians. Was it 2 Asari?
I want to say.
1 Asari. 1 Asari and 2 Vultures. Alright. Update that on it as I go through.
Probably a bit few too many to try to get the drop on.
Is there... Oh, awesome. Is there any holes that you can hear or see around here?
You're just asking.
Yeah,
you're just
the
calling
room.
out in general.
Yeah.
Some of them start looking around.
Too big.
And you can also do a spot check.
Well, that's really good. $29.
You can see like 4 that are between that big and about the size of the one that the Vulture crawled on. One of the Turians goes, "There's one back in the corner here."
Things are coming out of those. Watch them. Watch them real close. No, it ate the Vulture.
It doesn't have very good taste. Shut up!
I'm going to go talk to the boss. Is he still down here?
Yes, is one of the Batarians. The Turian goes over to where he said the hole was. So he turns his back and then... actually would unsling his gun and then turn his back and go over towards there.
Right, I'll continue down the path. So they're all on the battlenet.
Good. Beginning to think the play here might be get them to leave, get them to bring their ship down, corner them in their ship with a set of big ship-based Mac cannons, and but then they'll just threaten the hostages. I'd have to get into a fight here. That'd be good.
We could trigger a swarm and escape into chaos or something.
Do we have any way of making something that looks like a gory scene, just so that we could say, no, they're coming out of the walls, we need to leave, and then just...
I mean, I could grab one of them and eviscerate them graphically.
While Tiala looks in a different corner of the room.
Hidden down the room, I don't know. So.
There's a few too many of them in that room to
Yeah.
do
Yeah.
the old surprisey grabby.
You continue on and the passageway... I'm trying to think of the best way to describe this. It almost like it's like almost like a foot that goes down into like 3 toes, and on the one that's, if you're heading down on the leftmost, curls around and you can see another passageway through there, whereas the other ones just end in dead ends. And one of them's got, you can, as you head towards that last one, you can see where that Turian went in the distance, and he's keeping an eye on a hole that's bigger than the other ones that you've seen so far, a little bit bigger than that one that the Vulture got space eaten in.
So he's by himself, is he?
Yeah. Oh, you can also now see another couple of extra. You can see an extra Vulture and an extra Batarian that you couldn't see before based on angles.
In the same room. I'll ping them.
Definitely too many to do snatch and grabs in that room.
And you can hear voices, echoey voices coming ahead towards the chamber you're going towards.
Yep. I'll mark where the holes are, and mark the guy, so I'll carry on.
Yeah, and you as you go in, you can see there's a Krogan and a Batarian, whose Batarian seems to look more important than the others. They seem to be having a discussion.
I'm telling you, they're gonna pay up.
Says the Krogan.
They don't want to risk, losing that Keppel syndrome cure. And I bet you they've got it. They're just hiding that they don't.
Hey, boss. We need to get out of here.
What is it now?
There's things in the walls.
More specific, please. Ugh. That's not pleasant.
Wait,
Think about it. Think of the design of those. That's a predator, and there aren't non. I'm just saying.
I don't think that they're going to pay up. We just need to cut losses and leave.
Oh, please. Look, all we need to do is, you know where those holes are, right? Find the holes. We'll put some explosives in the holes. And if anything moves in there, we just blow them up.
And bring the cave down.
And nothing will go wrong.
No, just enough explosive to just kill whatever's in there.
This is good because it means we can trigger off some explosives and shit. And they'll just go, "Oh, it's just that happening." This is good.
Is there any holes in the room?
Get Tacitus to rig up a little... He's good with little gadgets. Just... He'll rig up some little motion sensor thing, so if anything even remotely moves in those holes that's of a certain size, it'll blow up. Simple.
Is there any holes in the room with the captives?
I don't think so.
Hasn't Tacitus been dead for like 1,200 years?
Would you like me to go check to make sure? Because if you believe they're going to be paid out, it's better to have it alive.
Go.
I'll head through.
Yeah. There's a makeshift cell set up at the back of the cavern.
Yep.
And there's a Drellin and a Sari that's sitting in it. With some just basic amenities.
So to get into this room, it's a tiny tiny.
So basically, there's the back portion of the. Let's see, it's about. They say small, but it's just smaller compared to the rest of it. It's about 20 feet across, and they've got about 15 feet back. And basically, that part of the cavern, they've just got a makeshift cage set up that's just running along the cave wall to block them into that area.
Is there any holes in this room?
Spot check.
Because it's an important chamber, do you just want to draw out this one?
14.
Give us a good idea of what to do with the
There's one
hostages,
that's
isn't it?
about that big, but it's on. It's just on this side of the cage they're in, not on the area they're in. So you just want to know this chamber.
Yeah, like the hostage room and then maybe the room with the boss in it. If they aren't exactly
He's in the same room.
That's
So
During that, I'll go for a quick pee.
I will use a pin that works, like the one that you gave me with it, and I'll make sure this is not a permanent marker for us. Okay, sweet.
Curses, if they were in another room, you could lock yourself out and dig up with a spoon.
I brought my diamond shovel, we're fine.
No, super about it. You do the wraith thing, you just lift all the rocks.
And it turns out I took a photo of the last map, and when I tried to replicate it, I couldn't get it the right size. So it would be pointless because you wouldn't be able to draw any more rooms on it. I gave up after 2 attempts.